What's going on, guys? Borcha and Rami here from the Football Capital, and welcome to our first fantasy football show. We were meant to do one last week, but we had some technical difficulties, so this is our first one. So we got our league, the Football Capital Cup.
Yep. Round 3, we find Mr. Bants FC still at first.
Still at first, Mr. Bants.
He had a rough week. He had a very rough week, though.
His worst week. First week he had like 116, then 100.
Yeah.
And now this week 38, Mr. Bants. I used your wild card as well. Let's check out your team. So that's our leader, Bants FC, played his wild card.
Yep. He's already used 2 of his.
He's put in the was that the card? Is the card not Cardiff keeper? The Huddersfield keeper injured in the first half.
Yep.
Comes off. Richarlison injured. Red card. He's taking
all his
the gamble.
midfielders 2, 3, 1, 3.
He's taking the gamble with Aubameyang. I think everyone did. I almost did.
No. I put Mkhitaryan in my team. That was the risk I took.
I almost remember it was a decision between Richarlison or Mane. Yeah, Mane didn't get me points, but lucky I didn't put him in. Otherwise, I would have got minus.
Look, what's very funny about fantasy is look, it's all the risk. You take your risks. Like I said in our previous video with the Premier League review show, players like City players are very risky. You want them in your team.
Guardiola has hacked fantasy.
I reckon, like you were saying to me, I reckon he has a fantasy team.
Guardiola, you've hacked this. He knows.
He's got a fantasy team for sure.
He'll look it up and he goes, yeah, Aguero most captain this week, doesn't play. Walker most, it does. He'll sit him out. Sterling starts the first game, scores a goal. Second game, not even on the bench, mate. Guardiola.
Look, the previous week, Walker didn't play, Sterling didn't play, Stones didn't play. They all played last week. All of them.
Last week, Jesus started. This week he doesn't start.
He comes off the bench. Sane, if you had Sane in the team, you're burning. He came on 15 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go, you're burning. And that's an interesting one. I wasn't going to have... You were going to put Aubameyang in your team. Lucky you didn't.
I was going to use my free hit.
You were going to use your free hit. You were going to put who else? You were going to put Richarlison in your team. Lucky you didn't.
Richarlison, Mkhitaryan.
Lucky you didn't.
Aubameyang.
A big one that you wanted to put on was Mitrovic.
Yeah, but look.
These are the risks. But you know what? I think our overall account, the football capital account, I think we did quite well in that one.
We had a poor week. It was our worst week as well, but still coming third, not far, 2 points off our second place.
Let's open Peter's one. Peter had a decent week, huh?
Wandering Reds.
Peter had a great week.
You've had 2 good weeks, Peter.
We'll get you, mate. We'll get you. Don't worry about it. We'll get you. 61 points. I think you can see. 21 points out of his back line is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, Arnautovic scores. Zaha scores. Midfielder is captain Salah. He's got a few points there. He's got some points on the bench that he could have got as well. But overall, we'll catch him. Only 3 points behind.
No, it's nothing. Look, my individual account's quite interesting. I think, man.
Let's go back.
Look, again with the risks, I wanted to take a risk. This week, I took out Bernardo Silva. I put in Mkhitaryan. It wasn't much of a loss. Bernardo Silva didn't too much anyway.
They got the same points this week anyways, so...
But look, I'm burning because during the game I was laughing. I'm like, Aguero copped it, because I thought Salah was my captain. Open fantasy, Aguero was my captain. I was burning. But look, I still got a decent amount of points, 44. Trippier with 11 points, I think was my biggest for the week.
Richarlison was the most transferred in player for game week 3.
And he copped the -2.
-2 straight red. And look, as you can see here...
Who was the fourth? We heard it that they were watching it. The 4th most highest transfer player in.
I don't remember.
Something happened. Something happened. It was against City.
I don't remember. Yeah. But I know. Look how much people have taken out Richarlison out for 3 weeks.
First player out is going to be De Gea. Oh, but we've got Burnley next week.
Yeah. So look, Walcott. Who do you think the players are to watch for game week 4? I know we want to beat everyone in our competition, but we'll still give you a bit of tips.
I don't know.
What are your tips?
If we bring up the fixtures for next week, let's bring up next week's fixtures. We'll see what's going on at the moment. But look, I think Walcott is someone that everyone's going to slowly be putting in their team. Walcott's had a great few weeks already. But look, I think he'll be a key player that people will be bringing in. Then the discussion around players like Arnautovic, Mitrovic, they're going to be interesting ones to bring in. But look, as we said, Arsenal have an easy run. Arsenal have Cardiff away.
You like to put in some Arsenal players in your squad.
Yeah, but look, who do you put on? Gwendelzi maybe?
No, he's not a player that.
He's not a player that gets points, eh?
Against Cardiff, you're looking at maybe.
I'd put on Lacazette, but is he going to start? Aubameyang, is Aubameyang going to start? I'm going to keep Mkhitaryan in my team. I think Mkhitaryan will get some points for me. Is Ozil going to play?
Again, Mitrovic, yeah, he scored 3 goals in the last 2 games, but this is what happens with bandwagon transfers. People put in Mitrovic, next week he might not start, he might be injured.
Yeah.
These are the risks.
I think key players this week to have in your team will be some Everton players. Some Everton. I know Richarlison's out, but Everton have Huddersfield, who've had a poor start to the Premier League campaign this year so far. A few Everton key players you want to look out for. Again, Walcott will be a big one to have in your squad. Walcott's going to be a massive one to have in your team. I think I'll be looking at putting him in my team, hopefully. Got to see who's going to move around. Walcott's going to be a huge one to have in for sure. But again, it's a tough one, man. It's so tough.
Even you got Lucas Moura that's been doing excellent.
Who do Tottenham have next week?
Tottenham are up against Watford. That's going to be hard.
Yeah.
But still, you never know, games like that. I'll suggest maybe putting in some Wolverhampton players. They're up against West Ham, where West Ham are leaking goals. So maybe John Montinho.
Jimenez. I've got Jota. I'm going to keep Jota in my team.
Yeah, Jimenez is there. I think he might score a few goals there
Man
as well.
City are at home to Newcastle.
Yeah.
City.
Again, you don't know who they're going to put. That's the thing.
Aguero's
the Premier League Guardiola is...
Aguero's my captain for that week. Hands down.
I don't know. It's difficult.
Oh, actually.
Leicester against Liverpool, that's a hard one.
Yeah,
Liverpool going to concede this time. Do you start putting in their defenders?
I've got Robertson on my team still. I'll keep him there.
You got to look at, with fantasy guys, you got to look at not only who they're playing in the next round,
but the rounds to come.
At least 2 or 3 rounds ahead you have to plan for. Otherwise,
I think a lot of the guys in our tournament that are still starting new are using -16s in a week.
Yes, Adrian Doberson.
Calm down, yeah. You got to
every
hit
week. Remember, you got 1 free sub a week. The rest, every sub you make after that is -4. So you don't want to get. What did you get last week? You got a -8 the week before, -16, -24.
But in saying that, we're laughing about Arnautovic being captain, and Arnautovic.
He scored, but the week before he's triple captain on Vardy, straight red.
That was
Adrian triple captain on Vardy.
That was cracker.
That was fantastic.
Cracker. Look, I'd like to think that United will get a result against Burnley.
Yeah, look.
Who's going to score for United if we do? I don't know.
Look, I got in my team. I still have Sanchez and Lukaku. I'm going to give him 1 more week, especially to Sanchez. I'm going to give him 1 more week. Maybe
he didn't start this. He didn't start.
He didn't start.
Previous game, he came off the bench.
I'm going to give him 1 more week. Lukaku, I might keep for a few weeks because we know that he can score goals and he can deliver about 20 goals in the season plus. But that's going to be my risk. My risk is
my debate is I know he's so expensive. I want Kane in my team. So
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane. Sorry, I want Harry Kane in my team. It's hard. I've already got Aguero, who's very expensive. I've got Salah, who's 13 million. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be very tough. But
make some cuts somewhere. That's all it is, man.
I might need to use -4. I might need to do. I don't know. I might use a boost sometime soon. I don't know. We got to see.
But there's some good budget players to go for as well.
But the top players at the moment. Who's the top players right now in fantasy? The goalkeepers, defenders. Alonso from Chelsea on 35 points at the moment.
Yeah, he's gone up.
But the value goes up. You got to, guys. One big thing about fantasy, the value of the players go up. So it's good to invest in players that are very cheap that you think will bag some goals, some results that will be worth a lot more in the future. But it's also you got to keep in mind, grab some players before they do go up in value massively, because
make sure, and also to get rid of your players before they drop value.
Yeah.
Especially when a player gets a red card and is out for a couple of weeks, he will go down gradually every week. So get him out as soon as possible.
I think Mane's topping the midfield points at the moment. Mane's on 29.
Followed by Pereira, then Salah. So you got a few players there.
Liverpool have 2 of the top 3 in there. So look, you have to see Liverpool's versus. Yeah, they got Tottenham next week. So Tottenham's defense going to leak many goals. I don't know. The defense was quite solid.
Week 5, after international break, they got Tottenham.
It's hard to see. But for forwards, the forwards are an interesting one. The forwards are very interesting.
We got Mitrovic
and Aguero equal 24. That's interesting, isn't it?
And look, for 6.5, for 6.5 million, Mitrovic, you would not a bargain buy, but he's a cheaper player to have in there than someone like maybe a Lukaku or a Aubameyang or
See,
a Harry Kane.
I only play two up front.
Because you could that price you're paying for Harry Kane, you could have Mitrovic and Zaha either end of Aguero. That could get you goals too.
Well, look,
You know, Zaha's the pivotal point of Crystal Palace. So he's
well, I've got him up front already. I play two
Yeah,
up
but that's
front.
what I'm
I
saying.
play my
If you-
Zaha and Aguero,
yeah.
yeah. One big thing I've got to really think about, and I spoke to you about this last week, is with the weeks coming along, I've got to start planning a better bench. My bench is not strong enough. Guys, a very important tip with fantasy, you got to have a good bench. People think that it's all about investing your 100 million on the best starting 11 and leaving your bench to be rubbish. It's not the case. When you have players that are out or that don't come on, that are injured or whatever, you rely on your bench to come on. Especially when you're using a boost like your bench boost. Without a good bench, there's no point of having that.
yeah,
So,
exactly right.
look, Mr. Bence,
We're
Mr.
coming
Peter,
for ya.
we're coming for you.
next week, this weekend.
Keep
we're
a look
coming
out.
for you.
We're coming for you.
But guys, let us know who your players to put in this week are. If you got any budget players, who's the outstanding player? Who's going to grab the goals? Are you using one of your wild cards? Triple captain someone? Are you using your bench boost? Let us know.
You get a wild card in January as well, so.
Yeah, so there's 2 wild cards to use. But yeah, guys, until the next week's show, we'll catch you soon.